sent some music. Someone say something. I'm paranoid that like
Something.
I can't hear anybody.
No.
Lovely. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Man, bunch of my favorite people, all here in one live stream. How lovely. Unfortunately, Sikrin cannot make it with us tonight, which is very sad. Or else it would be even more of my favorite people all here. I love you all very much. Before I even get into it, roll a d4, roll a d20.
No. This money?
Are you crying because you're
thing
downtime?
that you always roll for.
I have none of it. I'm so poor. This character makes me so sad.
You don't need money on this character.
I need at least 75 galleons. That's all I need in this.
How is he gonna
On
pay
every
rent,
character.
Jess? How is he gonna pay rent? Come
With
on.
his rich parents. He could literally just say, "Oh yeah, my parents are buying me a house or buying me an apartment when I turn 17." It'd be like, "All right, cool, rich."
Still,
Got it.
I just want a shield cloak. That's all I want in this world. But I'm too
So
broke
obviously
to
you
afford
take the
one.
d4, you times that by 5. You'll get the amount of galleons. You take the d20, that's the amount of sickles you get. Oh. Yeah, I don't think any of that really matters.
To me, it does.
No, I'm looking at something else. You guys have done this so many times. Tonight, the lights have all dimmed on Diagon Alley streets. Up above, the sun's drooped lower on the horizon than usual. The vestiges of winter just coming around the corner. There's a slight chill in the air. At least those down in Nocturne Alley could probably see their breath, just barely. But no one's in that heavy coats or anything. All around you, people flood the street. Lights emanate from inside shop windows, warm and inviting. You can hear screams, not of terror, but of excitement from down the way, all the way toward the first intersection where Weasley Wizard Spooks now sits. The large animatronic, now with a pumpkin on its head, puts up a hat and bats fly out from underneath of it, making school children giddy running after them. Just makes me wonder about how many bats they have to employ from Tanner's bats and skins. Anyway, the street tonight has drowsily woken up to the autumn festival. You can already hear music kind of muted far off. a few people are talking about the show, hoping that it's a good one tonight. I hear that we're going to have a guest performer. Yeah, you hear that every year. It's going to be the Weird Sisters. I just know it. Sure thing, Del. They walk past. Let's see who we start with. August, you're here tonight. I think maybe you've just stepped out the front door of your place of work. Coming up to the door, Laurentis goes, "Oh, and take this Autumn Festival bonus, we'll call it." And he gives you the money that you already rolled for. Don't go spend it all in one place, okay?
I make zero promises.
I was just like you when I was younger. Man, you remind me much too much of myself. Have a good night, you hear?
You as well. And he's so like kind of turn.
Ain't nobody needs potion gear on a night like tonight. And you can see him flip the open sign over, lock the door from behind him, meander back up the stairs toward his living quarters. And you now, out on the main thoroughfare here. To your right, you have to push past a large pumpkin, of course, that's nearly taking up the whole alleyway. And there's a second over toward it that is slightly smaller. Mr. Molepepper always needs to one up. Man, he is like a constant nuisance. Nearly every shift you have, either he's brought up or he's done something. Constant rivalry between those two.
I think August is actually just going to give him a friendly wave as he goes by. He kind of finds the rivalry amusing.
Seconds. Oh. Where is it? There it is. You look down at a letter that was sent to you recently. It's with your things. You got a letter from Ernesia telling you all about the autumn festival that's coming up soon. She doesn't know that you work here, so she was trying to inform you all about it. In the end, it said, "Us snakes gotta take care of each other, yeah?" Sweet. Oddly kind.
Nice. He probably would have responded to that though, asking to meet up today.
I think she's like, yeah, a few of us were going to. Florian Fortescue's. 7 p.m. sharp.
Florian's it is then. That is where he will head.
You start walking down the road toward the western portion. Place your hand in your pockets. As you hit the first intersection, Weasley Wizard spooks is brightly lit like a flashlight or a spotlight out into the thoroughfare. You admire it for a moment. You notice through its windows and stop. The rows and rows of Halloween outfits, things that people love putting on. And you notice Wilfred and Rin out here. They're trying on different outfits together. And that is when Genevieve
Mm-hmm.
You're walking down the road. You notice bright red hair. Who else could it be but August Black, who stopped briefly, turning his head, looking inside of the window of Weasley Wizard Spooks.
Are you lost?
Yes, I'm unfortunately lost in a place that I go every day.
You know,
August,
I can
notice
just continue
Genevieve.
walking.
You didn't even say hello, you just assumed that I was lost.
Well, you were just staring in a window. Like you don't know how a door works and you can't walk inside.
No, I'm not going in there. The really loud one, well, both of the really loud ones are in there.
August turns away from the window.
The really loud ones.
He points back distractedly towards the window to point out Win and Wilfred.
Okay. Then probably don't stare in the window while people are, trying to shop. It's a little bit creepy.
I've heard someone say that it's window shopping.
Okay, window shopping implies you look quickly and then walk away. You're pressed against the glass looking in the window at people.
Pressed against the glass.
I was barely leaning on. I didn't.
Yeah, look like you're pressing against the glass to me.
Yeah, I'm going to Florian's. Are you gonna come or stand here judgmentally?
It's on my way, as I am meeting some people. But yes, I'll walk with you.
You found someone that can tolerate you. That's always good.
Tolerate you? What makes you think someone couldn't tolerate me?
I'm enjoyable, but sure.
You're enjoyable. She pats his head. Okay.
Don't. He's gonna fix his hair.
Anything we want to highlight about how we look?
We have
Bored.
Pinterest boards.
You got it. Second. Okay, Genevieve, you're up first.
Yeah, so Genevieve looks like she just walked out of an episode of Gossip Girl. And by that I mean very posh, very clean, very Upper East Side. It's fine. Uh her clothes probably some form of designer. She has her nails freshly done, very light makeup on today, a nice bag, cute little hat. And yeah, she looks cute. She looks rich, but she looks cute.
They're premium twill fit Tatianellis.
Mhm. Mhm.
And let's see. Just, ooh, I like the board.
Yeah, if Jin's coming out of Gossip Girl, August has stepped out of his boy band era. He's got on a pair of nice slacks, denim button up with a hoodie over top, black combat boots, and he's just kind of got a lot of black on blue going right now. His hair's playfully tousled, that's why he's telling Jin to get away from it.
It's properly tousled. Like the signet ring.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Throw the scene back to you guys.
Do you have to wear that ring everywhere you go?
Do you not wear yours?
No, I don't feel a need to wear mine.
How else are people supposed to know what family you belong to?
Well, some of us know simply by the way we carry ourselves.
He's just gonna like blink owlishly at you. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't all carry ourselves with poise and decorum like you do.
It's okay. You'll learn one day. And she just like will pat his cheek. Come on, let's not dawdle.
He'll like mutter under his breath as he doesn't do anything but follow behind her, though.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Listen, he knows what he's about. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Where you heading?
He's heading to Florian's.
All right. Jen, where are you going?
Jen is following him because she's also meeting somebody. So
So you guys like, I'll see you later, and then start walking in the same direction.
basically, yeah.
Okay. We fade into Florian Fortescue's ice cream parlor. Inside, the whole place has been decorated with Halloween gear. There's flying bats and like chocolate bats, and also orange like pumpkin streamers through here, little garlands and whatnot. Very spoopy sort of attire. Out from behind, Felix is hard at hand, whisking his wand and creating new artisanal goods for anybody that's coming by. And the place is packed right now. There is so many people grabbing ice cream to go, ice cream to stay. Most of the booths have all but been taken. And August, as you look over, you can see Ernesia and Taylor are currently here right now. August! They wave over. They're sitting at a booth, though.
He's gonna be like, oh, sweet. He's gonna wave back to them. He's gonna like throw a hand gesture in Genevieve's direction as he like slides into the booth next to Anicia.
A hand gesture.
All right.
And you can go get your order and see them in a second. Genevieve, you walk in here. Are you concerned with finding who you're meeting, or are you concerned with getting a food?
She's more concerned with finding who she's meeting. Do you want me to roll?
Roll.
Roll a d2.
Oh,
Roll a d2.
go ahead.
All right.
It's gonna
Please,
keep
God,
being Nate
please.
every time.
Keep being it. Please roll. Please roll. I want to see it.
Ah!
Oh my god. It's actually
Darian?
the other person
Yeah.
this time.
Fuck yeah. I was hoping, I think. Yeah, when you get in, you look around, you don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
I think in the meantime, then she'll kind of like tries to find like the cleanest open booth.
Like, you're not gonna grab your stuff first?
I think
It doesn't melt.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
So-
no. Then she will grab food. Absolutely.
Do you grab some for yourself and him, or just yourself?
I think she'll grab for both.
Do you order like a sundae, 2 cones?
She orders 1 sundae, 2 spoons.
You go to sit down to find your place. And of course, like I said, this place is packed, so it's very hard to find anywhere. And that's when you can hear a voice. I'm not certain if you've ever met this person before, but the voice is definitely unforgettable. It's sort of high pitched, very, very excitable, very happy, which is odd because to the person who belongs to that voice, you can say the opposite. Icarus is currently sitting here at a booth, just completely looking like he's wanting to die, and next to him, Jess.
Oh no.
Mm. Hold- Let me. I have to. This requires a change of outfit.
Give her a second.
All right, hold on. I'll
Mama.
pop it. Your mom.
Mama.
I'll just pop that here.
All right.
Okay. Let's review. All right. Apollonia said that I had to watch you.
That's a dog in the background. Apologies. That's just going to be how it is.
Hi, Nugget.
Apollonia said that I had to watch you and make sure that you weren't going to get into any kind of trouble again. But I don't want to do that. So you are going to go to You're going to go to well, where was it again? Weasley's and
The wizard joke shop?
yeah, she's not permitting you to set foot anywhere near Nocturne. She said that she hexed your shoes to blow up if you set foot anywhere near there. I don't know if that's real though.
It might be, knowing her.
But don't worry about it. I'm not gonna I think it's kind of unfair.
It's extremely unfair. I punched one person last year, and she's angry because I'm failing the class of a teacher who she doesn't even like. She doesn't even like the professor, and she doesn't even have a reason.
Well, I get that. I don't think it's okay. Maybe the punching thing is the thing that she's most mad about. But
Not showing up for history and magic class at all.
I forgot about that.
but I also think she might be upset about history of magic, which I don't entirely get because I don't think I went to a single class of history of magic.
Aurora, you're an unspeakable. Is that not a requirement?
Oh.
But you don't have to go to class for it. Just read the textbook.
Maybe I just fell asleep.
Most people do. That's why I don't go, because I can just study and not be there.
So Genevieve, do you know this woman? Or have you never seen her before in your life?
I've likely never seen this woman in my life.
Which is really odd to see Icarus interacting with her.
Her first thought is, "Oh my god, is Icarus on a date with an older woman?"
Aurora, do you want to give a really quick character description for her?
Yeah, she's a woman in like her early to mid 20s. She's got very long rainbow colored hair that's kind of pinned up a little bit into like a half up, half down look. Very shifting kind of colors. Same with her eyes. She's wearing a very colorful outfit. Kind of looks like she walked into like a justice store. And the colors threw up on her. And she looks very like eclectic. And it could just be that sitting next to Icarus, there's more of a contrast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's definitely just like looking back and forth between the two. Like Icarus is on some date. She hasn't, and she was never told about this.
They have some open spots at their table.
She's gonna slide over. Hello.
Jen.
Hi.
Is this a friend?
Of sort. What are you doing here?
It's the autumn festival.
Shouldn't you be on a date?
Well, he's not here yet.
Did he stand you up?
No, I didn't do that.
No, he's just a little late, is all.
It's just, said he would meet me here, and that'd be. It's fine. How's your date?
Oh no.
Icarus looks at her, then looks at Aurora, has the most disgusted face ever, and looks back at Genevieve. She's like ancient.
I think Icarus is only into men.
I'm not only into men.
Are you partially into men?
Why are we talking about this?
I think I'm gonna sit. And she's gonna scoot in.
You don't have to, truly.
I want to say hi to your friend. You never introduced me to anyone.
Icarus.
Yeah, because
It's
you're
so
weird.
rude. Oh.
She just completely ignores him.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Genevieve.
That's a pretty name.
Thank you. You have very pretty hair.
Oh, thanks. It just kind of happens like this.
Don't get along.
What?
You're getting along. Don't do that.
Oh, should I not do that?
No.
It's not. That's not hip with the kids.
No, Icarus is just being cranky again.
Stay away from him, motherfucker. Is that okay?
Oh.
You don't sound anything like Apollonia when you say that.
Well, yeah. I'm not a chain smoker.
That's crazy.
And besides, I'm not the person you would want to warn to stay away from Icarus.
Oh, is that the ginger boy he looks at during Quidditch?
Longingly, like he
I
could just
do
reach out
not.
and touch him.
Stop.
Yeah.
Of course, I catch you in here with Mr. Caro. And who is this? You turn behind, and Darian has walked in. Jess made some lovely art of him.
Oh, I didn't get to show Maya yet. I made art of him like just for fun,
Well,
and I
we're about
wanted
to
to show you.
enjoy it right now.
You better, let me see. I want to say. You mean?
It's just a troll.
He's so attractive.
It's a troll.
I need to romance him next time.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
You've been boosted to my favorite person. Thank you.
That's
You're welcome.
crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow,
Marty, you've
wow.
been demoted.
Mark.
It's fine. I'll die.
You can get promoted back up when you make me art like this.
When you give
Fair
us
enough,
WrestleMania
fair
tickets,
enough.
you can get promoted.
Exactly.
That's alright, Mara. You can join me on the bottom over here.
Yeah, we'll just
Rich.
sit here. No one cares.
Me in the chop liver zone. We'll just chill over here.
He definitely looks a lot different than he does at school. He's wearing a leather jacket right now. He's got kind of high-rise black jeans. He's got a loose-fitting white shirt that is also like has a slight collar to it at the very top, open along the chest, and he's got like lots of necklaces that hang low from there. You can see as he like puts his hand up to like move his hair, he's got like a tattoo on his wrist. And he's got earrings, probably like I'm thinking like a stud nose ring, like a nose stud, I guess. Jewelry that he doesn't normally have on when he is at school.
I forget that they have their glow up a year before we do. Damn.
Who's this?
It's none of your fucking business. Can you walk away?
Okay.
I happen to be meeting somebody for a date.
And you're late.
I'm not that late, right?
You're so late.
It's fine. I got us ice cream, so we're okay.
The bus took its time coming to me. Sorry.
I'm sure that's it.
Okay.
Just broke characters constantly attacking Darian.
The only character of mine that will ever like him in any universe is Venus. That's the only one.
He'll ruin your life. Just saying.
Yeah.
She would ruin his.
That's so true.
Oh god.
Oh, honey.
When it's when the abuse is coming from both directions, it's not called abuse, it's called conflict. So
Okay.
Fans are rated E for everyone.
yeah.
Equal rights,
Oh,
equal
God.
fights.
Oh, God.
Aurora leans forward and grabs Genevieve's hand.
His
Oh,
heart
thank you.
line's not that long. There's gonna be some conflict there. I would
What
take
do
up
you-
drinking.
What? I should take a drink.
I was gonna go get us something, but I see you already bought it, he says.
She looks between Aurora and Darian. I figured we could share.
Is this where we're
Only
sitting?
poor people get their food paid for.
Why don't we go outside? Yeah.
I think that's a much better idea.
He'll very gently scoop up the sundae, and you can grab the spoons. It was great seeing you again, Icarus. And Miss,
How's your nose?
Bye, Chris.
he's leaving.
Oh, and bye, Aurora.
Bye. Hey, Chris, you have really fun friends.
They are not my friends. Jenna is, but he is not.
August. You go up and grab a cone. What do you get?
It's probably gonna get something simple, something classic, a butterbeer ice cream.
Ooh, butterbeer ice cream. All right, all right. Is it like a float or is it like a cone?
Oh, let's do float.
Butterbeer float. That sounds delicious. You're able to move down and slide into the booth with Taylor and Ernesia. Taylor has gotten the chocolate frog flavor, and you can see that half of the chocolate frog is still in the cone, and like legs are kicking right now. And then Ernesia has like a little sundae that it's already half eaten. She's been picking at. As you sit down, she takes a long lick from like one of those very long spoons, you know. You look nice.
I always look nice. You look great as well.
Who knew that August actually had style? Taylor, like, it's very funny. She's beside her. She looks up toward August and is like, break wasn't too rough, I hope.
No. My uncle insisted that I get a job at his friend's shop.
I think Taylor's like, Arnesia told me that there was a ride that spins you around so fast you throw up.
He just like kind of pauses because he's like trying to gauge Taylor's like actual emotional response to that.
You can't. There's really nothing to go on. Exactly.
He's like, look at her and you see that sounds fun.
Yeah. And I hear this year they're installing a whole roller coaster.
Oh, that's gonna be super. We should definitely check it out.
When's Macy getting here? Taylor says. I don't know. We haven't really talked much. I thought you and her were. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad happened, at least. Okay, let's not make tonight about me. Arnesia is gonna look at your like float. She's gonna take her spoon and make a big chunk of ice cream and butterbeer.
Hey, you got your own Sunday. He's gonna see as he like tries to steal a spoon of that.
Want to go ahead? She'll kind of like push it off toward you. You're able to have a little bit. Coming in through the door, Gemma comes over. Oh, there you are. I went to a completely different place. They did not have ice cream, but the man was trying to sell me something through a very thick accent. Oh, you probably went to the jelly deal shop. No, we're not in there yet. Yet? I'd rather not have any. Oh! August?
What's up, Macy?
Saoirse's getting us some ice cream right now. Hi, guys! Saoirse says, waving. Oh, great. She's here. Stop it. She's my cousin. She's a little obnoxious. Yes, and we love her because of that. You love her because of that. Taylor, like, gives a little hum. She's a bit much for me.
I can see that. What's up, Saoirse?
And Gemma says, because like Saoirse's getting the ice cream. Gemma says, I had a bit of an idea for an itinerary tonight. I thought that we could go to the Muggle Museum of Horrors. I think that one will be really fun. And then we can stop by the Shutterbuttons photography studio and get a few pictures together. And then she goes off, and Ernesia's like, I was thinking of just winning it. You know,
He's like, yeah, an itinerary doesn't really count unless you've written it down.
costumes. That'll be fun to look at. Although, I've been having my eye on a few from a catalog. I might have to order it in. But Gemma, maybe that could help you. What? Well, weren't you going to go as a pixie? That was a joke. Okay. I bet you anything I'll get you in that costume by the time Halloween is over. Yeah, over my dead body. Gemma says back. And Taylor looks up and says, always love it when the gang's all together.
I don't even think he has responses to Taylor anymore. He's just gonna like nod.
I want a bit of a refill. Something small like a cake pop. August, you want some?
I can go for another float.
You and her stand up and enter into the line. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me. Although I have to say, it's always really weird when that group gets together.
You audition.
He looks back for a moment, and he sees Saoirse talking a mile a minute.
She just sat down. Yeah. Mostly inviting you here because sometimes I get annoyed with all of them all around. Sure, that can be good for a laugh from time to time, but goodness gracious.
I mean, you'd think that Saoirse and Taylor would kind of even each other out, but
All us girls, and then you, I feel like you just end up being emasculated.
he's gonna raise an eyebrow at that.
What? Oh. Are you the type that likes to hang out with a lot of girls?
I mean, not those girls, but doesn't sound like a terrible time.
Tell me how you really feel, she says. 2 cake pops, please. To go. Gives you a little wink. Second later, you guys get your little cake pops, and Arnesia stops. Okay, come on. And Saoirse's yapping, and she's able to slip out undetected with you. Bo,
Yes, you call.
Beauregard.
It's Beaufort.
Oh, Beaufort.
Yeah, that's his actual name. Beaufort. Beaufort.
You heard about all this happening, this autumn festival, all too late. You were here just to grab your supplies. There's a long list of them. You need a lot of different books. You need planispheric astrolabe and abacus, vials of anti-venom and dragonhide gloves, crystal ball, and a tarot card deck. There's so much to grab. You've been able to grab most of it. And as you're walking through, I think you're over making sure that you have everything, looking over your list.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you can see August and Arnesia. Arnesia kind of holding his hand and pulling him through the door as they run past you. You put a hand up to say hi or something, but August already is gone.
Oh.
You look in through the window and see. Oh, right. Yeah, you would see Icarus along with another girl. And nearby, Genevieve and Darian are laughing about something, standing outside of Ilop's Owl Emporium and leaning on the wall, sharing a sundae. You can see underneath, wait, no, let me see, Gemma and Saoirse and Taylor all singing together. So many people are out with friends right now.
Bo was thinking dates.
You didn't get a single invite. Not from anybody. It's times like these where that distance is best shown, best apparent to you. The question is, do you feel sad about it, or do you forget it?
I don't think Bo forgets. He doesn't show sadness, but he definitely tries to process is like, did I do something wrong? Maybe they're mad at me. I mean, kind of like he's trying to process it through his mind. Puts on his thinking playlist and it's like, all right, let me do that.
That's when coming around the bend of coming out of Ilop's Owl Emporium, a boy holding a large box that mostly obscures his vision starts walking down the street. Most people take their leave from him moving, but you, with your usual demeanor, don't really. You only notice him last minute, and he like bumps right into you. Oh, sorry. He peeks up from behind the boxes. You don't recognize him. He's your age. I think that this boy looks down and can see like you dropped something. Your headphones have fallen off from behind, and he puts down the boxes and comes over, picks them up for you. Really, I'm sorry. You look really mad.
Thank you. No. Just thinking. You have a lot of boxes. Do you need help?
No, I'll mostly be fine. Just wish I had eyes like a snail's or something, or maybe echolocation. Connor, nice to meet you.
Oh, Bo.
Even under the circumstances.
It's okay. I meet most people by accident.
What are these? He says, looking down at the headphones.
Oh. They're headphones. Listen to music when you don't want other people to hear it.
Music. Aren't phones about like talking to people over long distances?
Well, a phone is for talking through a distance, but a headphone is for transmitting.
Do you like pull your phone out when you say that?
Yeah, I like pull this one out. Like a phone is for how you say it, transcribing sounds through distances near and far. Headphones is the same thing of transcribing sounds just directly to your head, and he like puts both his hands like on his ears.
You obviously know a hell of a lot more than I do about that kind of stuff. Sorry again. He hands it back to you and kind of, I think he'll actually put it around your neck there. I was just transporting some feed. Lots to do tonight. It was nice seeing you. And he'll go and pick back up the boxes.
Nice seeing you too.
He heads off.
Like Bo like starts the sentence, but he says it so quietly that like he's gone. Like and they leave.
This boy had like long, slightly coiled blonde hair, a very kind expression. Surprised most people would just use like locomotor or something, carry the boxes.
That is weird.
Where do you go?
I think because he was just planning on getting his stuff. He was gonna try and meet up with Reese and Drusilla, but I don't know if my owls ever made it. So they came back with
hoping to see them here
yeah,
tonight.
they came back with nothing. So I assume that they didn't get the letters and he lost it in the long travel.
Your
but
owl's like not very reliable.
no, it's
Uh,
not.
I think sometimes he just throws them in a ditch somewhere.
I mean, I think it's just a regular owl that I've just been using.
It's not even like a trained owl. You're like, here you go, take this, and then it like bites you, and you're like, fuck you. God.
Oh, no. No, Rat, you're supposed to take the letter, not bite me.
An owl named Rat.
I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny to name an owl Rat. like a cat named Sardine.
Um,
But yeah, no, I think. Sorry, I just pulling up Diagon Alley map.
that's fine.
I think he would go over probably maybe Madam Malkin's or just probably maybe the junk shop. It's anywhere fun to hang out with.
Walking down the road, so many faces pass you. You can see the junk shop, Madame Pinkerton's junk shop.
Mhm.
Always a good place to find something exciting, something to distract you. Feel like you place your hand on the door, pushing it to enter in. Your eyes double take. About half a block away, you can see a young boy, your age, curly hair, very short, and not in his usual outfit. Morgan. He's standing out on the street corner toward where the stairs lead down toward Nocturne Alley. He's talking to a few adults. You know how it is on Wednesdays out here. It's without a doubt cheapest that you'll ever find. You can hear these two men, full-grown men, chuckle at that. Give him a wave and start walking away. Morgan, I
Definitely gonna
want you
sneak
to,
up on him.
I want you quickly to make me a insight check.
Okay. Inside. That's a natural 20 for a 27.
These members did not look like your average citizens walking around. They had tattoos on the tops of their hands, specifically markings denoting them as being part of the Black Hat gang. They're gang members.
Dang. Morgan's in a gang. I knew it.
If Morgan was in the gang, then he would also have that mark at the very least.
At least maybe he's staying undercover to hide in Hogwarts.
You get a little bit closer, and you can see him pull out like a little toy, some kind of like um, golden diamond, and he throws it up in the air, and then it starts to hover nearby him, and buzzes around, and he'll like give it like a little smack, and it starts to hover around him in a different direction, and he walks around. You want to come up behind him?
Yeah, kind of come behind him. Morgan, are you in a gang?
Whoa! Oh! What are you doing here, you crazy son of a gun? He's gonna come over and give you like a little hug around the ankles.
I don't think Bo knows
Since
how
when
to
are
react
you?
to that.
Since when are you in my neck of the woods?
I have to pick up my stuff. You know how American and British cauldrons work? They're different. It doesn't work if I use American stuff.
American cauldrons are different. I didn't
Yeah,
even know. I'm not exactly the potioneer, if you ever noticed. If someone know about that, that's Bowman. I was actually just heading over there now.
Bowman.
He's a family friend of mine. Real good guy.
Good guy.
You ever look for enchanted objects or anything? He does that kind of work.
Oh. No, I only have my necklace and this feather. That's pretty much the only enchanted objects I got.
Looks like junk to me. Yo, where you off to? You meeting up with someone?
I'm looking around for Reese or Drusilla. You seen them?
You guys don't like have a meetup location? I actually did, yeah. The two of them were heading down to Pottage's Cauldron Shop for a little while, and that's what they said. But that was like an hour ago. I think they were heading to Autumn Festival after that. Most people are.
Hmm.
Me, I was gonna stop by Mr. Bowman and then maybe go look at a fight.
What kind of fight?
We happen every Saturday. It's like a big no holds barred sort of thing. Only a few people are invited though. A few people my size.
Like a muggle fight?
Well, kinda, kinda. Let's just say there's no wands exactly.
Hmm. That seems highly illegal.
My friends I just met, they actually just got me the tickets. He says, and he pulls them out.
All right. Morgan, as your friend? No. Yes. As a schoolmate friend kind of thing. You gave me good advice. So I'm going to forget that I ever saw that you have tickets to an illegal fight.
I would expect only that, nothing less.
Now I feel like I have the sudden urge to go to a potion shop, I think. Right? Cauldron shop.
They're probably all done at the Cauldron Shop. Check the Autumn Fest. It might be difficult to find them though in the whole crowd.
All right. Go enjoy your candy, okay? I think Bo's is going to do like a 180.
With a little bit of luck, I'll be owning the candy shop by the time the night's done.
I didn't hear that. I think Bo will go off to the Autumn Festival a little earlier than usual. He has some very important stuff he wants to talk to Reese and Drusilla about. They probably should have sent an actual owl for instead of an owl he found.
Just found an owl. You're like, oh, they're here. Wonderful.
Yeah.
like an old gray owl or something. Ooh.
Yeah, like one of the abandoned barns near his house. They'd probably be like, "Oh, dude, there's an owl there. Perfect."
Right. Jess,
Yo. Oh shit. Hold on.
do we want to go back?
I have to change, don't I?
I forgot I had a Pinterest board. Shit. Fucking walked out of Riverdale with that shit.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Just trying to get to the thing. There we go. And okay.
Oh, I see there was a Pinterest board. Also
Yeah.
from Brooke.
Yeah.
So you know what? Maybe in the scene after this, if you guys could remind me, then we could throw it up.
I will try my best.
Okay.
One second. Okay. Morgan.
Yes.
Morgan. You arrive out in London. It's a long ways. Easy enough to get here, though. Just had to walk down to, what's it called? Down to Hogsmeade. Take the train up. Get your own ingredients and whatnot, books and things today. See, last time that you did this, you had your mother She's able to travel insanely long distances. You, however, have always struggled with that sort of thing, at least outside the valley. But the long ride is pretty calm. You you wait at a street corner. Wilfred said he'd be coming by to meet you, but you had to be at this precise location at this time. You can hear the you can hear the um, howling of the cars, the terrible smoke that billows out from behind them, and can hear a commotion, traffic zooming toward you, and you hear something big, a huge engine barreling down the road and then coming to a sudden stop right in front of King's Cross Station. You hear a ding and can hear the screeching of brakes as it comes to a sudden halt, like a large bus in front of you. Are you getting on or not? You hear a voice calling out toward you. Oh, she's with me. You can hear the bus door open and Wilfred's voice. Wilfred sees you, smiles. Morgan, take my hand. He puts
She'll
it out
reach
in
out and
front of
grab it.
him. Yeah, he finds it and pulls you aboard. Hold on to me, you don't want to fall over. Take it away, Annie! It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
That man has to be ancient by now.
Well, that's a shrunken head. So, oh my gosh,
But
yeah,
Ernie.
Ernie. Yeah, I mean, what? He's like 20 years older or whatever. He's like 100. Yeah. No one can drive like he can.
That man has tenure.
So, Wilfred pulls you down into a seat, and you feel the entire thing take off at breakneck speed. You can hear the sound of rattling of the chandeliers above and can smell the cigarette smoke from the people in the back. I always love taking the night bus. You ever taken it?
What is a night bus?
It helps any witch or wizard that is in need of transport around Muggle London. It'll take you just about anywhere through here.
Fascinating. How does it know?
I don't profess to know all the ins and outs of it.
I thought you knew everything.
Whoever told you that, I think must have been quite malicious.
You told me that
I'm
beginning of second year.
okay, then if not malicious, then sarcastic. Of course I don't know everything. I'm not exactly the top of the class now, am I?
She turns to him and he can see that she's smiling through the entirety of the conversation. Like, she knows. She's just poking at him.
Wilfred says, "Round the bend, Autumn Festival starting. Did I tell you about it?"
Just a little bit. It is a celebration of autumn?
Uh, sure. I think it's just an excuse to have a little bit of fun. You get people coming in from the coast. They bring with them rides and games. All the games completely rigged.
What does rigged mean?
Oh, like they're not exactly. You hear the not train, bus suddenly come to a halt. Addison Road, Diagon Alley. For all those getting off, get off now. Next stop, Bowman Line. And Wilfred's like, that's us.
Okay.
You step off toward the leaky cauldron. Enter in through the back. Oh, what were we talking about before? Wilfred says.
Shit, what was I saying?
Exactly.
Something about
Maybe you don't remember because Wilfred, you're on his arm. Because obviously he wants to lead you through the crowd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Getting a little distracted. What were we talking about before?
We were talking about something.
You must have seen a vision or something. Always out of it.
Something like that.
You look nice tonight. Feel like you changed up from the regular rags. I just jest.
I wish I could tell you that you look nice. Your shirt feels soft.
I'm wearing something more loose. You know, something light. The shirt's extra long. Kind of been liking shirts like this. No tucked in. And I found like this old ring from my uncle, he says, and like plays with it and puts it on your hand, like takes your hand and puts you on it. Oh, and wait, feel this. He'll take your hand and put it through his hair. And you notice that his hair is suddenly a lot longer than it was last you talked.
You grew your hair out.
Not exactly. I just been kind of playing around a bit. Green Speedo. Wonders you can do. He's kind of got it in like a all pulled back sort of feel. Not like, greased up, just like loose, you know?
You elongated your hair after you left your house.
Well, just to say and be all above board, I didn't technically ever leave my house. At least not as far as my parents are concerned.
How do they not check on you? Did I say something uncomfortable?
No. It's nothing. I think I'll be fine. Never had an issue with it before.
You can come live with me.
In the forest.
Yes.
I think your mother might actually kill me. So.
She might. The bears might also.
You have bears?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, there's a lot more scary things in that forest than bears, but I didn't know bears were in that forest. Just one more thing.
I know of at least one bear. He is quite large.
And cuddly, right? And cuddly, right?
You can cuddle. Once.
Wilfred puts his hand on his face, rubs his temples and his eyes. Welcome, Diagon Alley. Man, I wish you could see it. It's like all the little lights from all around are shining just for us. Like they're lighting our way. You know, sometimes I go around to the theater around here. They always have some cool show going on. I don't know if they're open tonight. I hear there's going to be a fireworks show, though.
What are fireworks?
Okay, okay. You know what? I'm not going to tell you. Let's just have it be a surprise. Okay?
When did you get so poetic?
Someone who hasn't tried fireworks before.
No,
I'm
just
excited to see how you'll react.
everything. You seem different.
No, I'm not any different. Oh, what? Just because I'm not cracking a joke? I mean, I mostly do that for the other puffs, you know? Keep things rolling.
Am I
I don't feel
different
like I
then?
need to with you. I mean, I have thrown some of my best stuff at you, and it doesn't crack that exterior. Why try?
Yes.
I can just be me.
I think I like both. I do find your jokes funny.
You might be the only one. I was gonna meet up with Rin. We're gonna try on a few outfits and stuff. You know, for Halloween coming up.
Is that at Weasley's?
How'd you know?
I don't know. Maybe I just assumed since you enjoy going there.
I've gotten too predictable, haven't I?
Yes. There will be
Man,
one single Crubble Cup set there. It's the last one left. I have no idea what Crubble Cup is. What is Crubble Cup?
it's like having my own special catalog.
What's a catalog?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Then we can go on
Tonight
from
will be
there.
a night of firsts, then. You guys meet up with Rin, try on a few different outfits. He shows some like his voice way higher, and Rin tries to explain them to you that he's a giraffe, and like you just can't quite imagine that very well. Um, there's some fun times ahead. Okay. Mhm. Um, Icarus and Aurora.
Fuck. God damn it.
Gotta change it
Oh,
back.
I fucking.
Icarus, you finish up your ice cream for the most part. Aurora was already kind of saying that she doesn't want to have to look out with you the rest of the night. Morrigan, of course, Icarus's friend Genevieve promptly left. So let's just jump right back into that moment.
Okay, so did you want any ice cream before I leave?
I've already had 2 scoops. I don't need more.
Okay.
This is Aurora's best idea of how to take care of a child. Just give him ice cream. He'll be fine.
She like goes into her bag and like starts shuffling around. She's wearing like one of those, it's like quilt knit bags that's like falling apart, and she keeps adding patches to it. She like digs her way into it. It's not capacious extremist. She just has way too much shit in it. And she pulls out like a little bag, like a little coin purse that's shaped like a frog.
All right, this is from me. Apollonia said that I shouldn't give you money, but I think that you need money.
I've been working all summer.
Yeah, but you could always use extra. Like, I don't want you to spend all of your money on the things, you know. Should have fun, play some games, things like that. And she'll like set
Alright.
it in front of him, even though he doesn't take it. And then she will continue in searching through her bag. Oh, in here. And she pulls out a plastic baggie, like a plastic Ziploc sandwich bag filled with just a bunch of loose candy. She sets it in front of him.
He'll like pick it up with 2 fingers. Can I go now?
I don't know. I kind of think that I might need like a hug or something.
I'm not hugging you.
Okay, I guess we can go with plan A then, and I can just cart you around, maybe see that boy of yours that you were writing to.
Aurora, I'm leaving. He's going to get up and like leave and then walk back to take the galleons and then start leaving.
Are you sure you don't even want the blue Jolly Ranchers?
Bye, Aurora.
Okay, I'm gonna go get gummies.
Paternally,
Mm-hmm.
you get them from the Starry Prophesier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's gonna go to the Starry Prophesier, get a reading, get gummies, come back, and then stare at the lights until it's time for her and Icarus to leave.
Okay. Icarus. Finally. Freedom. You can feel the cold air of the night greet you. Up above, stars are impossible to see. That's one of the downsides of this place. Kind of light pollution that pulls in from every direction. You go looking at your watch. You're a little late. You were hoping to be able to get away from her earlier. Slip away or something. Thinking. You rush down toward Madame Malkin's that Graydon said he'd be at. Enter in through the front door with a jingle, ding 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 ding, and it's mostly empty right now. Most people are going to the autumn festival. And standing in the shop, Madame Malkin standing near him, the two of them talking, and then Madame Malkin walks away, is Graydon. He's wearing a suit, quite a well done up one. It is a dark, deep green suit, and he's got little like black accents to it. He's looking at himself in like a threefold mirror. Thanks.
Are you getting married soon?
Where the hell have you been?
With Aurora, he'll like shake the bag of candy.
No. I'm not getting married. Not me, at least. One of the Blythes. So I finally have to make an appearance with the fam. It's gonna be so fun.
You know, you'd think after the 8th Blythe that gets married, they'd stop having a ceremony.
He gives like a big chuckle to it. I'm just wondering when Professor D's gonna finally tie the knot.
Probably never. You can't even find someone who stands him for a day.
He's going out with the eldest Blythe.
Is she blind or dumb?
I don't know. I haven't met her.
So possibly all of the above.
Possibly. So, what do you think?
You look good.
It's not really my color, is it?
No,
Family color, though.
I think it looks really good on you. Goes
Really, with the
hair.
red hair? Yeah, but then I start looking like it's Christmas time.
That's only if your hair is true red. You're more orange.
Crinus muto. You'll say. It turns bright red.
Well, now you look like a Christmas tree.
Carrot top. Taps it again and it goes back to normal. Thanks. I think this will fit. Oh, certainly. I'll just bring you up in the back over here, Madame Malkin says. He goes to go into the change room. Oh, just be a second.
Take your time.
Madame Malkin comes back over with like a little receipt and I don't believe my eyes. Is that you, Icarus?
Can I help you?
Terribly sorry. Are you looking for anything? Anything I can get you? Perhaps a new school robe or a winter coat?
I did all my shopping already.
Graydon comes out of the change room. No, Icarus likes roughing it, mostly.
No, I just sent the house elf to pick it up.
And I think Madame Malkin's like, I can't tell who's messing with me, he says. And Graydon will pay for his outfit. Thanks. She gets it boxed up for him and he takes it off. Please come by any time, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Drayton. You guys both exit out into the high road here. You took your sweet ass time, but we're ready.
Fashionably late.
Gave me more time to figure out what I wanted to do with all this. Get something I look good in. But the green was not arguable.
You could have just gone black.
What? Then it'd be like a funeral. No, I
Wedding,
already had one of
funeral, same
those. I
thing.
already had one of those this year.
Oh, who this time?
No one important. Some fucking Death Eater. Died in Azkaban. What am I to care?
Right. What were you wanting to go anywhere?
Honestly, I probably would be just as happy just walking around with you. Ooh, you know what? I could go for a few breadsticks, from Fountain of Fair Fortune. Yeah, you can just stop by and like pick them up. I've done it before.
Sure, why not? Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I'll just walk around with you.
Sorry that I actually enjoy being around you. What do you
Laying it
think?
on a
You think
bit
that's
thick.
flattery? Laying it on thick?
Yes.
I have nothing to prove to you. sometimes it's really annoying how difficult it is for you just to take a fucking compliment. He starts getting faster.
It's not a compliment. Wow, you can stand being in my presence. Thank you, Graydon Drayton.
Well, when it comes to times like this, I certainly can't.
He'll like jog to keep up with him.
It's an interesting little development there. I want to continue with it. I just need to change my music. It's not a good one. The two of you reach Horizon Alley. Graydon stops, looks at the big signs of the Daily Prophet and Gringotts Bank. It's this way. He walks with you. It's quiet. He doesn't look at you. Just looks ahead, somewhat down. You can see him kind of glance without fully looking at you, just making sure you're there. Things are suddenly quite quiet. He stops kind of abruptly. Oh, God. I haven't been there in a while. Can't believe it's still open.
Where?
Realizes he was speaking openly, points. You can see Periwinkle's Playthings. It's like a very traditional wooden toy sort of store. You can see like a train of the Hogwarts Express that's going off along the top row. Graydon looks at it almost like he's looking at a ghost.
You want to go in and get the latest Quidditch action figures?
Oh yeah, totally. Sure. Holly had Harpies, my current obsession.
Really? They're having a shit season.
What better time than when you buy in during their downfall, so when they finally rise to power, you have everything to sell.
Unless they never rise into power.
You know, you really hurt my feelings a minute ago. I'm serious. I'm not pandering to you, and oh, I can enjoy your presence. I'm more than just putting up with your presence. I enjoy it. Is that not something that you want to know? Because I can keep it to myself.
I'm sorry for upsetting you. I didn't mean to.
I was excited when I got your letter. I was like, man,
Where?
finally. Yeah, when was the last time you actually hung out? Like, after school and everything? God,
Not
we must have been
much,
so
I
much
guess.
younger.
I've been busy with my internship and everything.
Did you tell me about that? I don't remember.
I
What
haven't
internship?
told a lot of people. Bowmanny rights? Blacksmith?
We have a blacksmith? He's never even been there.
Yeah, he's a goblin, so he specializes in what's it called? There's like a specific name for what they do.
Silversmithing.
Silversmithing. He specializes in silversmithing, but I help him out with, regular.
And he doesn't kill you?
No, I'm working for him.
Or there was a time where you wouldn't exactly associate? We changed.
Nothing changed. I met him whenever I walked into the store, and we talked about swords for a bit, and he's really knowledgeable.
Oh, careful there. Sounds like you admire the man.
I don't admire anyone. Thank you very much.
You know, sometimes, Icarus, hurts right there. In the center.
Hmm.
He says sarcastically.
Well, I could go into why I wouldn't admire you, but I feel like we would be standing out here for a very long time, so we should probably keep going.
I admire you. Yeah, sure. He looks at Periwinkle's playthings for one last time and turns away from it. You guys enter into the Fountain of Fair Fortune for the first time, and the hostess at the very front goes, "Oh, table for two, will it be?" Looks like a lovely time for a date. Oh, no. We're just here for like a pickup. Oh, sure. You can talk to Dempsey in the back. Totally misread that.
It's an assumption a lot of people make.
Why do so many people think that we're like dating?
I think Genevieve spread some rumor about it.
I could throttle her sometimes. I could throttle you sometimes, so it all just comes out circular.
Wow, I'm really feeling the friendship right now.
I tried being nice, now I'm trying to be an asshole. Pick a lane.
All right. I will take nice Graydon over this.
Do I
You
get
wound
nice
me.
Icarus?
Maybe.
Gotta make a comeback. After 14 years, he says with a big smile.
You should be so lucky.
Part of me just thinks you were just born like that, with a constant scowl. He says jokingly.
Pretty sure me and my sister were both. It's a Caro family trait.
Yeah, you guys are able to get your like breadsticks or whatever just solo. He pays for them, and enter into the autumn festival. Got Bo there, Icarus there. Genevieve,
Yes.
you and Graydon had left the place. Ice cream parlor. Not great. Did I say Graydon? Fuck. Didn't I? You and Darian have left the ice cream parlor. Ugh. The hell is his problem tonight?
He's just cranky. He gets like that sometimes. Get used to it.
Well, what about you? Has he put you in a bad mood? Do I need to lift up some spirits?
No, I am always in a good mood. However, I would not say no to an attempt to lift my spirits.
Okay, then. Well, we got ice cream, he says. Best finish that first. He's going to kind of lean on the side of just a random building out here where you both are able to huddle in. He takes a spoonful of it, admires it for a second. Florian Fortescue is so cool. Doesn't even melt. Heck, it sticks to the spoon. Say ah. Come
She
on.
like arches an eyebrow, and she will open her mouth.
Good girl. He's going to put it. Do you
Alright.
cough? Do you like?
I just involuntarily gagged.
She turned. Her face is a little bit red now.
Mm-hmm. And he gives you some ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, that
He gives you some
everybody.
cream.
Literally everybody here was like,
Clutching my pearls, son.
Icarus's like Genevieve senses go off and he gags in the middle of Fountain of Fair Fortune.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Morgan is like, she stops like a dog sensing a tsunami. Something terrible just happened.
She sensed a natural disaster.
Whoa, you okay? Swallowed a fly?
No, a little cold, and I guess I wasn't expecting it to be that cold.
Mm. Right. Going for white, not pink. You done with pink?
I'm never done with pink. I just, wanted to try something different.
Maybe we'll stop by the art supply store, grab a few Pantones for you. That way you can plan out your month of outfits.
Well, it's more like I got a month worth of ordering to do. Try to get everything custom made before the year starts. That way I'm not caught dead wearing the same thing as somebody else.
I'm thinking about being more bold on the weekends. Well, I
Really?
could do that. Or I could leave this to be something only you see, he says, with his current outfit.
Her eyes kind of look down at his jacket. I happen to enjoy keeping it for myself.
I'll grab a few other things then. Keep it more casual for others. This, though, so I feel comfortable in. Let's walk an 8. And
Yeah.
2 of you guys munch on the Sunday until it's all but gone. You ever been to the Autumn Festival before?
Once when I was maybe 5. But other than that, my mother prefers to keep me inside where it's nice and safe and
And the
no
sun won't
chance to
blemish that
move.
perfect skin of yours.
Exactly, now you understand.
Hmm.
Also, it's perfect. Thank you.
Wait, sorry, what's perfect?
I believe you said that my skin was perfect.
No, that was out of character. I was asking what you were saying.
Oh, no. That's what she was saying. It's like, thank you, my skin is perfect.
Well, don't get too ahead of yourself.
Oh, it's not me getting ahead of myself. That's just a fact. Do you know how long my beauty skin routine is just to keep this up?
Oh, I believe it. The amount of effort you put into it, I can tell. I have mad
Thank you.
respect for that.
I'm glad someone does.
You know, they have face painting at the Autumn Festival. Now you could get I could get a butterfly, you could get a T-Rex or something. No?
No. As fun as that sounds, I prefer to do my own painting.
The Autumn Festival is a ton of fun. If this is your first time, then I am very glad to help you along it.
Is it true that there's games?
Yeah. I'm no good at them. Not for the most part. Deeply emasculating at the end there. You get a little ring, bunch of bottles, try throwing at it, and nothing sticks. Lose all your money. not fun.
Sounds
The
like
rides, though, that's where it's at. There's one I
Where's
wanted to
Bob?
try. They took it away for a few years.
I've
Oh, actually, you
never
can see it.
been on a ride. She
He
like
grabs you by the
upset.
shoulders. Look up there.
What is that?
You see something rising into the sky and meeting up with a huge circular array. It's a Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel ride. A few years back, one of the compartments lost power. Whole thing came crashing down on the top of the building. No one was seriously injured, but I stopped having it for like 2 years.
It's a shame that it broke down.
Yeah, it was
Sounds
really
fun,
scary
though.
inside.
You were inside of it?
Yep, that was my first year at Hogwarts.
Oh. You know, here's to hoping that doesn't happen tonight. Or at least if it is going to lose power, it doesn't collapse.
I was up there with Charlotte at the time. We thought we were having a ton of fun. I made some stupid decisions. All came down. I don't think she's ever going on a date with me again.
Wow. Managed to snag a date in your first year.
You sound surprised.
No, I'm just coming from my own experiences. Everyone in first year tends to be more awestruck by whimsy and the very nature of Hogwarts itself, not worried about dating.
Growing up in this place. For the people who are so surprised at seeing all this stuff, I couldn't care less. I guess I just kind of started earlier than others. I've always liked people, enjoyed
Not
their look.
necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, you know, it's not like it ever went anywhere or anything. Not then, at least. Uh, it's not exactly what I want to talk about on our date.
Well, how about we keep going and you can show off your apparently terrible prize winning skills?
Sounds like a plan.
She takes his hand.
He
Come
throws the sundae into a garbage bin,
on.
and he'll take yours too. And we'll run off toward the autumn festival.
You're.
Remind me, where do we leave off with August? You and Ernesio just left, right? That's it.
Yes.
She runs through the place, you in tow. I think like she tries to get as much distance between the ice cream parlor and where you guys were as possible. Eventually, she turns a little corner into Obscurus Books. You think they saw us?
No, they were way too distracted by Saoirse.
Sweet. Speaking of sweet, Sweet Shop, she says, pointing out.
I mean, let's go. I'm just gonna grab her hand and dart across the way.
We have a little montage of you guys trying out a few different foods and candies and whatnot. She loves the fizzing Whizbees. Running out into the street again, she pops one of those in her mouth. No, you can do really cool stuff. Watch this. She gives a leap into the air, and the fizzing Whizbee takes a hold, and she gains probably 20 feet of distance She's like waving down toward you. See? Hiccup! She hiccups and she suddenly loses 10 feet of altitude. Oh no.
Does she look like she's gonna come crashing
Fall.
down?
Yep.
Yeah. He's gonna go to try and catch her.
All right. With one final, she falls straight down, and you put your hands out, and I want you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, 6.
You try to grab her, and you do, but both of you go crashing down to the ground together. No broken bones, so we're good. My hero, she says with a big grin, jokingly.
At least I softened the blow.
Are you okay? She'll get up. I remembered the elevation from when I was young. Got a little more than I did from before. Guess I'm stronger than I know.
I didn't know they could do those.
Well, they just make you kind of float, so you give it a little bit more power, and
Try again.
She says, yeah, if I ever want to travel up to one of the top of these buildings. Last minute sign-ups! Sign up today! She turns and can see a booth over by Sugar Plum Sweet Shop. It is advertising the sign up for a broom race. 20 galleons goes the victor! 20 galleons to charity! All proceeds going to Spew!
I bet you $5 I can beat you. Or 5 galleons I can beat you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was dollars.
He's got American money. Don't worry about it.
I'm not quite sure that you're known for being fast. You certain you can actually back up that kind of claim? Did I cut out or something?
I think I might have probably. I just have to be faster than you, really.
Deal. She'll get up. Hey, 2 signups over here. You guys are able to sign up in the corner there. We're starting in an hour and a half, so be over at Bowmanny Rights. We'll be starting from there. You got it. That must be the Autumn Festival, she says, looking down the way.
Check it out. Maybe we can find that roller coaster they were talking about.
You seem eager.
This is like the best thing that's happened all summer, to be honest.
Do your parents not like take you out anywhere? You don't go on any road trips or anything? I gotta go to Banff. The most beautiful places in the world.
I stay with my uncle. It's usually pretty busy during the summer.
What could Slughorn be busy with this late into the year? Getting ready for the next.
Oh, well, no, he's like got a ton of parties and he goes to visit all of his friends and that kind of thing.
Mara, you may make either a deception check or a persuasion check.
We're gonna try persuasion. For that one.
You know, you don't have to lie. I can't even imagine you at a party. Big giant one. Slughorn probably doesn't get out much. Big parties? Really?
No, he just kind of sits around with his books and his potions all summer. I've spent the whole summer at Slug and Sugar, if I'm being completely honest.
You've been working at Slug and Jicker.
Yeah, Uncle Horace said that my work ethic could use a bit of work after last year's grades.
I'd like to see you in a little uniform. Be funny.
It's not that bad. It's really
Do you
ugly
get like a little
apron.
hat or something? Please tell me you get a hat.
No, there's no hat. Luckily, there was a visor he tried to make me wear the first day. I lost it.
I've never been. Just show me.
If you don't think it'd be boring.
Seeing where you work. No. Why would that be boring?
He kind of like shrugs. Most people don't find potions incredibly exciting.
I didn't say I found potions exciting. It's fine though. We don't have to.
No, we definitely can. It's not a problem.
You walk her down that direction. Like, here it is. They're closed, of course. You closed with Laurensis. You look up toward the second floor, his light's off. Either he's deep asleep or he already headed out. Probably the latter. Why the giant pumpkins?
He didn't really get into it. He just said that they were vitally important. I think he thinks it's going to bring customers if they're bigger than his competition.
It seems super petty. I mean, why are they beside each other anyway? Like, go somewhere else. I'm sure if one of them was in north and one of them in south, then they could capitalize on different places, right?
You'd think that. I watched them argue about who had more feathers in their hat last week.
She walks up toward the door, like looks inside. Alohomora. You hear the clicking of a lock. She enters into the shop.
He like does that thing where he just kind of stands in the doorway and like looks both ways. Or like dipping in after her. This does not seem like a great idea.
You have so many monster parts out here. Ew, what's that? She says, pointing at a jar. Some kind of weird beak inside of it.
Would he know what it is? Like,
Of course you would. You work here.
that's fair. That's
What is it, Mara?
beak.
Huh.
Like Riphorn, something I hear. I think it's Riphorn.
I guess you gotta know that kind of stuff to sell them. You get like stuffy guys coming in here being like,
I want a bit of an ingredient for my potion for my niece. Something that will turn you invisible.
you have to know everything. Is that how it works?
Yes, there's a quiz. The first week.
She leans like back onto the counter, looking out at the main store. She looks out behind the counter, and she lifts a leg over it, hops behind the register. What's upstairs?
That's where the owner sleeps.
Okay. I'll leave that. He's not here now, is he?
I think that's something about a booth at the festival, but
At the end, you work here, so not like I can get in trouble. It'd be you that gets in trouble.
my uncle technically owns half of it. The worst he can do is fire me.
Oh, out of character. Slughorn doesn't own any of it anymore. His
Yeah,
family
that's true.
used to own it. It's now entirely the Jiggers that own it.
If he fires me, I just go back to spending my weekends with Slughorn.
Oh, I didn't notice this. Nick gets an advantage. That was only a few minutes ago. Thanks, Ty. Or thanks, Zolo. Why does he use his character name still? Zolo. It's getting harder and harder to imagine you dutifully working out here. Clock in, clock out, right? Oh! Is this the vest you wear? She says, pulling it out from behind the counter.
Oh, we don't have to look at that.
She's gonna put it on.
Looks better on you than it did on me.
It's like a kind of off dark turquoise vest. I don't know of anything I own that would go with this. Oh, I could do some cool hairstyles though. I was thinking about doing braids that'll like kind of wrap around and then like come forward, a little tassel.
I say go for it.
Braids are kind of my sister's thing, and so it feels weird like doing something alike.
I mean, but isn't
You're
that kind of the point of being the older sister?
Wait, do you have siblings?
Yep. They out of character.
Well, you say that out of character, not in character?
Oh no, I guess did she ask in character?
Yeah, she asked in character.
Like, no, I don't think they'd have allowed Slughorn to.
Well, think of it like if you're, I don't know, if Slughorn dyed his hair blue, would you?
No, but now I think that maybe I should dye Slughorn's hair blue.
Okay, I would pay to see that. She takes the vest off, throws it at you.
It's like, we should probably get out of here. I don't know when Jigger's due to be back. He's not the friendliest.
So nervous. All right. Sure. Maybe we can get a hopping pod.
He's gonna kind of think about it as I try to remember what the hopping pot is.
It's a restaurant. They're partnering today with a True Nails Elixir of Refreshment. Kind of a weird brew.
Nice. I could go for a drink.
Good answer. And
That's
you guys
surprisingly
exit.
smart.
Oh, I don't know Coloportus, so she starts walking down toward the Autumn Festival.
That's unfortunate. This door's just gonna stay unlocked.
You
I
also
don't know
don't.
Coloportus.
Shit.
You just like wrap a little string around it.
You can be like, Lawrence's, you didn't lock the place again. I always lock the place. Not the last week, don't you remember? What? I don't remember that. Yeah.
Old age is hitting hard. That's
Man.
crazy.
Old age is getting to you, man. All right, guys, we're gonna take our break. Come back in 10 minutes. Hello, everybody. We're back.
You just scared the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Oh,
Hola.
Back.
Joke's on you, I never left.
Bo.
Yes, you called.
You look out into the autumn festival. Proper festival going on right now. There is so many sights and sounds. Something flies over your head. Whoa! And you can see a roller coaster, but not the coaster. And well, actually, the coaster, but not the roller. It has no rail or anything. It flies through Diagon Alley, whipping back into the main Carpet Market. There is sparks that fly from behind it. People scream as it twirls overhead and comes to its stop. Long lines of people wait to enter onto so many different rides. There's places to drink, places to sit. In the back, there's a big stage, and you can see a bunch of people are over there listening to local artists who are playing for the night. Mhm. Some of the shops are open, others are not. Carnival games await for unsuspecting players to be mm, swindled out of their hard-earned cash. And
Not swindled.
somebody zoomed past me. Sorry about that. And nearby, you are able to notice Drusilla and Reese. They're over at. They're over at the disarming trial. You can hear the sounds of like trick spells shooting past. Oh, try again! A pre-recorded voice says. Beat you again, Drusilla says. Reese says, we only had a bet for last time. This one was just a freebie. Sure, sure. Oh my gosh, Bo! Drusilla notices you before you say anything. Where the hell have you been? She's gonna come over and gives you a big hug.
You know, around.
I um I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Have you guys not gotten my owls?
Owls? Reese says.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. I normally don't check. They they don't really like deliver it to you when you live at the castle. Not during the break. They just kind of leave it in a little cubby for you at the owlery. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's okay.
But you
What
could
do
you could have sent him an owl if you're so excited to see him. What he says, and I looks at you, Bo. Don't worry. She hasn't said anything, not even to me. Okay, I can send letters if you guys really want me to. I just didn't know that you guys would have cared.
I mean, Reese didn't write me back either.
Sorry. I meant to. I just got distracted, Drusilla says. Spending too long in trees, are we? Sure, something like that. It's good to see you, Bo.
Oh, it's good to see you too.
Oh, I wish you were around here earlier. We were looking at cauldron sizes.
Oh yeah, you're really different than the American cauldrons.
There is like a conversion chart 8 out of 10 of the standard sizes have a European variant. Like standard size 2 in America is standard size 8 in the UK.
Yeah, I guess we just have everything bigger.
But then standard size 3 is not standard size 9, so it gets kind of complicated.
Yeah. Am I interrupting? You guys on a date?
What? No. And like Reese is like, "Oh, we were just getting kind of killing some time, before the show."
Wait, you guys aren't dating?
Mhm. I think we're a little young for that, don't you think?
But there's. I have a confession to make. I think Bo kind of actually like looks away.
And Reese is like, "You, uh, what kind of confession?"
I saw something that I probably
The
should have.
two of them look toward each other. Um, well, I I think we can explain, right? I don't know if I can, Reese says. And running from elsewhere, Brett shows up. "Oh, there you two are. Oh, we're going up in 15. We're going up in 15 and you guys haven't even gotten your costumes on." "Oh, hey, Bo." You look over and can see Brett in like a crow mask and like a big robe of black feathers.
Wait, why are you a crow?
What? Does he not know? I honestly, I try not to talk about it. I'm not sure if we're any good. You should come to the show, Bo. We're performing. Don't tell anyone it was us, though. We want to kind of try out some of the songs first, you know?
I think if they could tell, Bo looks very confused. He's like, "What?
Hmm.
Okay."
We made a band. You don't play anything, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm not musically gifted. Good at making playlists though.
Maybe you can finally take off those headphones of yours. Try some good songs for once. Hey, Drusilla. What?
Oh, about what I saw though.
Mm. Oh,
Uh,
15 minutes, guys. I'm going back to the dressing room, and I hope to see you there soon, Brett says. Good seeing you, Bo. Heads off.
okay, bye. It,
Was this a certain conversation under the Quidditch?
I mean, I only really saw it. I didn't really hear anything. I was listening to music. But
It was,
yeah,
private, it was a private conversation, Bo, he says. And it was not at all romantic. Let's just leave it at that.
okay. As long, I just wanted it's been eating me up inside that I saw something. I didn't want to
Mm.
mess
I thought I
anything up.
heard something. What were you, like, just hanging out on the ladder there? I normally am able to notice. You must be really quiet.
You able to notice me?
I'm normally able to notice people snooping on me.
I wasn't snooping. I was looking for a place to sleep, and just happened to be there. I left immediately though. After
I guess it would be kind of weird for him just to announce his presence right then and there, Reese says.
Yeah, it was weird when he took off his shirt. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. I should go.
Oh, I get how that could look now. Drusilla says. um, she wanted to see a scar that I have. Super boring stuff.
Oh. Okay. As long as
I'm not taking my shirt off for you, by the way.
damn it. See what kind of friends we are. Don't write. Don't.
No, he'll just be taking off his shirt off for me later. What? Reese says. We're getting changed for the band. Come on. Bo, please come. We're starting in 10.
Okay. I think Bo would just kind of like follow. Not exactly nuclearly gifted.
Okay. 1 second, please. I gotta find it. So, okay, so I'm gonna send. Wait, did they have it?
Oh shit! I forgot about my Pinterest. Fuck.
Oh, Pinterest. Well, we can do that right now.
All right.
Oh shit! I also forgot about that. Oh my god.
We're just always forgetful.
Yeah.
I was
second,
like, wait a
pulling
second.
it
I'm forgetting something. I look like fucking Jughead from Riverdale.
Is that a Roblox hair?
Not a Roblox hair. Fucking, I think something else. I think it's a fucking not BitLife. It's some kind of fucking hair. But yeah, he just let his hair grow out for the what is it? Summer break. He let his hair grow out. He just wears a white tee, nice big jacket, jeans, Converse, has a bag and a bracelet on that he got from one of his best friends, and his good old Pat's hat that he got from his uncle.
Love it.
Simple, not hard.
The song I'm going to send to you, or to everybody here, I'll send it, but I almost ask that you don't watch the video. Not to say the video's bad, but the video is very almost burlesque, and I don't want to add that connotation to the show. But the sound is awesome. So, Bo, you enter into a huge crowd of people cheering on as the last band comes to an end. Thank you, and let's give it up one more final time for the Wharfmen. Woo! People are giving a big clap for Drusilla and Reese and Brett escaped into like a little hidey hole where you could see there's like curtains set up and people are getting changed behind the stage. Says, we got a few more for you tonight. Great bands, each one of them here that hail from London. And people cheer again. Our next band is a bit of a younger sound, but nevertheless, let us welcome to the stage my personal newest favorites, the Birds of Prey. And you're like, Ravenclaws. Birds of Prey. Got it.
Crows aren't birds of prey.
Now sending the music video. Walking out onto stage, you can see all of them. Both Brett and Reese are dressed up in like these crow-like outfits, with long like plague doctors masks and stuff. You've got Brett on the drums. Oh no, sorry, no, he's on the piano, and then you've got Reese on the drums, and Drusilla comes out. She doesn't have a plague doctor mask. Instead, she's got this like very pale, very goth makeup on. Like we're talking like, the very thick winged eyeliner, and like these like lines that almost look like um dark scars down her eyes. Very, very rocker type look. She walks out onto stage and begins to sing this. You can hear as she takes out the guitar, she starts hammering down on it, and their sound is raw. It's very punkish. You can hear how it affects the crowd. People are surprised by it. I think you can see people really getting into it and starting to bounce up and down for it. Near the front, a few people who are from the school, Gemma, Saoirse, um, and Taylor, are like jumping at the front, screaming. I don't think that they know who these people are, and you realize that like these costumes and stuff really do obscure their features quite a bit. Drusilla has a command to the stage. She's really allowing it to be her medium right now. And the song is all about her parents. um, I think at least for the people in your age demographic, it really speaks to them. What about you, Bo? Does it reach you?
I think it does. I think it does reach Bo. Because I think like he's kind of like first just sitting there, kind of like what is it when a dad brings his son to a concert? He's just kind of sitting on the front, like holding onto those front rails.
Yeah.
And
So you kind of migrate to the front of the crowd then?
Yeah, I think he'd start try and go to the front of the crowd, but I think halfway through the song he'd probably try and do a mosh pit.
So you start like kind of crumping a bit, trying to get the crowd riled up.
Yeah, I think he's like trying, probably not with Satan, but like trying to get more people into joy because he knows who they are. He's like, they're trying. They probably want me to probably hype up the crowd. That's what they want right now.
I got an actual 20 for her performance check.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I'm gonna get knocked out in this fucking mosh pit.
The crowd quickly becomes a riot. Drusilla like goes all the way to the edge of the stage, and then jumps down into it, landing. People kind of take her a wide berth surprise. She continues her song, and is during the like guitar solo, as she's doing her solo and just sort of like head banging, and a bunch of people join in. People are really loving it. She dances with you as well down there in the mosh pit, as well as a few others.
I think it's not a good dance. Bo does not know how to dance. But he's kind of just flailing his arms as best he can. This is what dancing is, right? Just shaking arms and legs.
And so Bo out there is getting a taste of what this band is capable of. Pretty damn good. We'll part from that. And Icarus. You and Graydon enter in from the other side. Museum of Spooky Muggle Curiosities. Graydon chuckles as he reads the sign. You can see right on your left is that performance going on as well right now. Graydon sits it. You guys enjoy some breadsticks, and he's like bobbing up and down for it. Fuck yeah.
Hey, you really like Muggle music, don't you?
I've kind of gotten into it ever since my ban on it doesn't matter anymore.
Aurora has been introducing me to it. She got me some of those little box things with the 2 holes. One of those, with the song on it.
Box thing with the 2 holes? What are you talking about?
It's I don't remember what she called it, like an 8-track or something.
I don't even know what that is.
Out of character, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm trying to describe
A
right
cassette
now.
player?
Yeah, sure.
Cassette tape, I mean? Cassette tape?
Oh, yeah, Walkman
think
is
so.
yes, that is a cassette player. Just
Yeah,
Grady
whatever
doesn't
the
know.
fuck. I'm young and full of life. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm
She got him. She would get him
young
an
and full of
iPod
life?
Nano
No, not the
in the
young and
color
full of
green.
life.
I'm young and full of life. I don't know. I know DVR. What do you want from me?
That's crazy.
I remember having to fucking do the rewind machine thing on those fucking, I don't know what they're called. Anyways, would you want to listen to them sometime with me?
Is this the nice Icarus that I was hoping for?
Yes.
Then yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. You know what? Maybe you can come by the Drayton estate. I'm sure my parents would love to have you.
They'd kick me out the moment they see what I have.
Oh, we'll just, put it down your shirt or something. And then I got this great, like, fuzzy carpet that I got out here. I actually got it at Toolfit and Tattings. They have everything. You haven't seen my room since we were little.
No,
I've
not since you're...
redecorated.
Really? And to what sort of style?
Kind of like cabin core, cozy. I've always had that dang
Cabin?
yeah, I always had the fireplace in my room, right? And I always got like smoke started coming back in. Well, I got up there, owned 2 hands on the roof, nearly fell off twice, but was able to take the blockage out. Turns out some kind of crow had made a nest in there.
Very handy of you.
Yeah.
Shocked
There were
you
even
didn't
eggs.
just pay someone to do it.
Yeah, with what money?
True.
I only got the allowance there for the suit because I have to go in the suit. If I didn't end up buying a suit with that money, there'd be hell to pay. I don't even have enough for most of the rides here. I have like a galleon. That's it.
It's on me. I've been working this summer. Might as well spend it on something.
Hell yeah. Guilt trip. Worked.
Not guilt trip. I am offering like a good friend.
I'm living in poverty, Icarus. Please. Pay
Yeah,
for
okay.
me.
Or to the great fortune. Fuck. Your name. Have you ever noticed that your names rhyme?
Yeah, and every schoolyard bully too. But they quickly noticed my fist in their face, so. Let's show off your outfit, Brooke.
Yeah. Compared to who he was with earlier, Icarus looks like a void. He is rocking the all black ensemble. His shirt is just a little bit cropped, you know.
What are these? What are those?
Okay, I've actually been waiting for an outfit to use them with, and they like weirdly go with this one. I really
Hot.
like eclectic stuff.
Hot.
Yeah, he's wearing like this kind of cropped shirt, like he's slowly starting to get away with that. Apollonia's not looking too closely at it.
Yeah.
So he's showing a little
Put
bit
the
of the
jacket
midriff.
on, right?
Yeah.
You can get away with it.
He's, you know, experimenting with his style, wearing little bell bottoms, kind of esque. He's got nail polish that he definitely stole from Apollonia. It's very chipped, but it's there. And his hair is growing out a little bit.
Little poof.
Yeah, he's got a little puff.
Poof.
And he has makeup on. He's been experimenting.
Yeah, I know. Ever seen? Never. I'm not gonna say that.
What?
And, the thoughts, the dark thoughts, they're surrounding me right now.
The demons.
The demons. Where were we? Graydon, you were there. You were talking about the Walkman. He was talking about you paying for everything. I think he'd be like, "Great, let's find the most expensive thing here."
I see. I'm going to be a sugar daddy for the rest of this.
Whoa! Hey, they got a seeker tryout or something. Catch a snitch! Catch that snitch! You've got 10 seconds in the ring, 10 seconds completely. If you can even grab a wing of it, you will gain our grand prize. 2 pairs of sneakoscopes for yours truly. And, yeah, you can see this large glass sphere. Someone gets sucked up into it. Everyone watching counts down 10, 9, and they're kind of like in this zero gravity, or like they're more kind of stuck in the center of the sphere, hovering as the golden snitch flies around them. They try desperately to grab it and go spinning.
You know, I think I'm legally obligated to go on that.
Hey, let me go first, because if I can get it and then you can't, that'll be lovely. And vice versa.
I will be preying on your downfall.
All right, pay the man. I'm up next. Oh, we have a volunteer. And the price is like 15 sickles or something like that.
Got it.
Right. You'll go in, and I guess I'll see. 10 seconds. 10 seconds only. Are you ready? As I'll ever be. He pulls
Good
the lever.
luck.
Sucked up into the tube and spat out into the sphere. The timer starts now. The little golden snitch buzzes around, and everyone counts down. 10, 9, 8. Funny enough, 8 is exactly what he rolled on the die. So you see him swatting. Oh, he's kind of going for like a brute strength, which just makes him fly even farther. He spins out to the point that he can't like steady himself. He can't find his balance and is unable to catch the snitch in time. 2, 1, and he is sucked back through and dropped down onto the ground. Ooh, better luck next time.
You were so close. Oh my gosh.
We got another volunteer, he says, and puts his arm around you and like kind of pulls you in before you can run away or anything. And you find yourself moments later, camera cut to standing up there right underneath of a giant tube. You got this, Icarus. Show me up.
Easily. I'll like stretch a little bit.
You're the Slytherin Seeker, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, as I've been informed, everyone looks like we have an actual Seeker on our hands. Maybe maybe they'll be the one to finally break the record. Hey, kid, you ready to begin?
He like painfully cringes at that. Please just start it.
All right. Click, clack. And you get sucked up inside. All right. You are going to make me a sleight of hand check.
Alrighty. Do I get to add my broom expertise to this at all?
Not at all.
Roll with
You're
advantage.
not on a broom.
Thank you.
It's Saturday. Why not?
17?
You try and try. You can see that timer clicking down, and with every click of it, Graydon's smile gets wider and wider. You see your chance. You reach out toward, trying not to overstep. The snitch zooms off to the right, and with your other hand, you try to catch it. You swear you feel the graze of a wing. 2, 1.
Can I use
get
inspo? Or
yes.
fuck, I don't have any. Never mind.
Take a
I'm
switch
gonna kill myself. Thank you.
It's incredibly high. Like I said, these are rigged. So
24.
all right,
Whoa.
all right.
Okay.
You feel that like little bit of a wing. 3, 2. Absolutely not. With a little bit of like internal magic, you pull forward a tiny little accio coming from your hand, wandless, wordless, just a feeling in this moment, and you feel the sphere of the snitch hit your palm. You, with expert precision and speed, grasp down upon it, and 2, 1. You get sucked up through. Oh, better luck next time. My goodness, folks, we have a winner! Starts screaming out. Everybody is cheering you on. A few people are actually bummed. This guy looks down, and after the main thoroughfare, he turns around and looks down at you like, how the fuck?
Is it supposed to be hard?
So about the prize, Graydon says. Of course. Of course. He looks at Graydon like, I know what the two of you are up to. Cheating at my game.
Not him calling us slurs.
Basically. I know what you are. Fucking fat. Yeah, and you guys walk away with a set of sneakoscopes.
Really quick, just completely unrelated. Can I do like a perception check to see if I can spot Logan around?
Wait, I got this wrong. It's not a sneakoscope. It's an omniocular. Is the prize. Sorry, what were you doing?
Scope's cooler.
No, it's not. Omniocular could actually help with what Brooke, I think, is wanting to do in a second here. What do you...
I was just gonna look around to see if Logan was around, just, you know, for funsies.
Okay. So you and Graydon are walking together, and you're playing with the omniocular. Hey, come on, give me a chance with that thing.
I won it.
Whoa. Don't look at me directly. Your eye becomes magnified at the end. It's like you're some kind of cyclops.
It's like I can see every pore.
He like pushes it away, you know? And the direction the omniocular heads off into the crowd. Looking out at people, you can see the omniocular is trying to name them. trying to show their like names next to their faces, and they end up just with like a bunch of runes as if it doesn't know their names. But through the crowd, you see Sarminth Peel, huh? Just breeze by, try to find it again, and you can see the triplets are out here. You're able to see Salula Peel, and then you see. Oh, I need to get it. I need to get. You see Logan Sherwood, Aloysius Dorian Peel. It shows up on
Aloysius.
the screen. Aloysius. Oh, sorry, that's Aloysius. Logan Sherwood, Aloysius
Black
Dorian
Butler.
Peel. The third, I think. Pretty sure he's the third.
I'll like lower the omniocular and hand it over to Graydon. Do you want to meet up by the funnel cake? I just want to go say hi to someone really quick.
And then you can hear from the omniocular. Do you want to meet up by the funnel cake? I just want to meet up. Do you want to meet by the funnel cake? Oh, how do I turn off the rewind feature? He like messes with it and the sound goes off. Sorry, what did you say? You want to meet up by the funnel cake?
Yeah, I just wanted to go say hi to someone really quick.
Ditching me this early?
I'm not ditching you. I'm going to come right back to you. You know that.
At least you have the good decency of doing it to my face, so.
I will be back before you know it.
Whoa.
Before you're too deprived of my company.
That's fine. I have a new toy. He's looking
Hurtful.
over the crowd. Ooh, look, Genevieve and Darian heading off to the. Fuck, words are hard this week. Ferris wheel.
Oh, of course they are. They're probably going to make out.
He makes a disgusted sound.
He'll head off towards the appeals.
Yeah, a bunch of them are getting funnel cake right now. And I think like some of the girls go off get something. Logan, what do you want? I don't know, just surprise me. Ugh, fucking such a depressive bitch. What did you just call me? I called you a depressive bitch. You're being one. Go sit down. He does go sit down. And he like sits down and places his head on the metal circular picnic tables that surround the area for people to eat on. He takes a deep breath. Worst ever.
Chris will go up and like sit across from him at the table, just very casually. Cross his leg.
If you've come to apologize, you can save it. Normally lying anyway.
I was actually going to ask you if you are a depressive little bitch.
He like fucking leaps up, noticing your voice instead of his sister's, and almost falls back in his seat. He grabs onto the table. What are you doing here?
What, I can't come to the autumn festival?
No, it's off limits. I thought they
Who
didn't.
says?
Oh, you said who says? I thought you said who's this? I was like, what the frick are you talking about? I don't know how to yes and that. Sorry. So who says? I say, what are you wearing?
Clothes.
Yeah, but not normally the kind of clothes I see you in. Certainly.
Do you like it?
Do you have makeup on?
Little bit. I borrowed it from my sister.
Not embarrassed.
I think I look good in it. Do you?
I think you look like a toad.
I think you're lying.
Oh, hey. Looks like you have friends, Logan. He's not my friend. Actually, I'm going to change that. They are not my friend.
We're colleagues. Something of that.
No, not at all. What you are is a coward.
A coward. What would make me a coward?
I got your order. We'll just leave the two of you lovebirds to it. Sally, I swear, come back here. He's yelling. Sam's like, oh, Icarus is here? We should go sit down with him. No, we're gonna go. It's gonna be so funny. They leave. And Logan says, like looking back at you. I think he grabs his jacket, stands up, and says, yes, a coward.
Icarus won't stand up, but he'll kind of lean forward, do that thing with your hands where you make a bridge, and rest his head on that. Why am I a coward?
We were gonna do battle. You didn't even show. A full-on duel. The Caros are too scared. Too scared to come up against their best enemies.
Oh, was that last semester? I knew I was forgetting something.
You see the light in his eyes die. You have no honor, he says, and he's gonna storm off.
I was kidding. Sorry. Like half-assed yell that.
No, don't go. You're having so much fun.
No, don't go. You're so sexy.
Brooke, very, very good job at what's the word? And I'm really struggling with that today.
Antagonizing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Really great job antagonizing him. For some reason, my brain kept saying villainizing. I'm like, that's not the word.
The line between love and hate is very thin. And by God, Logan is going to walk it.
Yeah.
I always admire your ability to flirt by bullying. I think it's an interesting character for Icarus to have, specifically.
I love bullying. It's my passion.
Attraction does not necessarily have anything to do with fondness.
Exactly.
It's like cuteness aggression. Icarus
Except
just
the reverse of that.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Icarus has that towards Logan and Graydon.
And here I was, falsely believing that you were here with a friend, Graydon says, walking over toward the table. When are you going to leave him alone?
I'm not doing anything.
I think that he's paid for his indiscretions enough, don't you?
He hasn't made any indiscretions. Well, no, that's a lie. He did make one.
That's a big lie. You constantly are talking about him. And how annoying he is. How like weird his nose curves. Doesn't look curvy to anyway.
I think he's fun. That's it.
And I think he sits down, puts down the omniocular, and says, "This thing's pretty cool, you know."
How so?
Anybody that you recognize, anybody that you know shows up on it.
Really?
little name shows up, and if they play Quidditch, then stats do too. I checked you out while you were doing whatever the hell you were doing. Here, look at me.
Did it say I'm the greatest seeker to ever live? He'll pick up the omniocular.
And weirdly enough, your name was not Tobias Commander.
Tobias Scamander cheats.
He's one of the youngest people in his own league, and yet blows past the competition every year.
Because he puts the little handles on his broom up too high so he can jump off of them.
There was a major thing all about this. The league reported on it. He was well within his rights.
He was not. It was an inch away from the legal. I'm not talking about this with you. He's going to look into the omniocular at him.
It says Graydon Drayton, and it shows his stats as a Quidditch player. It shows like the amount of scores that he's like blocked as a keeper, and it talks about like his top speed, his average speed, his elevation gain, like acceleration. It talks about the amount of like fouls he's gotten over the time, a surprising amount. Yeah, just and like it shows like goals scored, and it's 0. He's never scored any. Actually, no. It says 1. He has scored once, which is surprising for someone in his position. Make me a quick perception check.
8.
Do you want to subscribe? Just take it.
I can try.
Hope you get inspo.
19.
Oh shit!
19.
My eye abuse you.
Oh, mine's back. Brooke, you look out with the omniocular, and just like past him, you notice a name pop up, but it's like out of focus, and zoom in over toward it, and you can see Wilfred Gideon walking into the main zone here, and
gross.
on his arm, Delphina Caro.
I'm screaming, crying, throwing up, shitting, pissing. I think Icarus's grip tightens on the omnioculars just a bit. And in his head, the conversation from last year with her replays from the crypt. And he takes a bit of a deep breath before putting them on the table. Yeah, they're really
bad,
something.
huh?
No, yeah, it's just the amount of fouls you got.
Okay. In first year, me and Madame Hooch had a pretty big disagreement, and she's very good at holding a grudge.
I don't think I've ever gotten in a disagreement with her except for the first flying class.
It was in the first flying class, he says.
What'd you do to her?
Started a dodgeball game. Well, I already knew how to fly, like, oh, let's learn the basics. Boring. I don't want to do that. She didn't really enjoy when she left for a minute or two, and I started a whole game without her. Proved to her that most of the class knew how to fly anyway. It's dumb that they don't let first years with their own broomsticks.
I thought the same. I really
They
wanted to bring mine.
They should just like give you a test, and then if you pass it on the first day, then you don't have to go to that class.
That's a great idea. We can cut there. I feel like the scene has been going on.
Well, just a little thing. Morrigan, where are you heading to with Wilfred?
I think she would have left that in Wilfred's hands, meaning they're probably headed to the hopping pot.
Okay.
I-
Then I guess one final Icarus. Without the omniocular on, you can see Wilfred and Morrigan walking together.
He's squinting, like narrow eye, watching Wilfred.
Yeah. You see his hand go down and grab. No, it's fucking Wilfred. That's kind of funny.
That fucking jester ass bitch is up to something.
Yeah.
Taking a handful at the autumn festival. Damn.
His hand goes back and he slaps Morgan's ass.
God damn.
It echoes.
He like does like a Popeye's wind up before he does it too.
Yeah, Morgan, why do you want cake? You already got it all.
It echoes.
Oh.
It reverberates throughout.
Yeah.
God damn.
Clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guardians.
I
That's how
also
she
remember.
That's how she echolocates.
Oh my god.
The clap of her ass cheek.
Ah! Oh.
Sorry. Go ahead,
God.
Nick. Go ahead. Sorry.
Nothing. I just remember that Madame Hooch doesn't work here anymore. Because she got fired she got fired first year because I fell 200 feet during her fucking class
Oh damn.
and almost died.
I didn't remember that.
I remembered it.
They're like early retirement, or more like much needed retirement.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I just remembered that because it was like, oh yeah, Madame Hooch problem. I was like, wait a second. Didn't I almost die in that flying class?
Hmm.
Because I ended up super high in the sky and I didn't know how to get down.
He says that he got a disagreement with Colin in his first year, and now this year, Colin's been like the referee or something. Could see Colin being no, Colin Kramer.
He would be a referee, so it adds more to his application.
Makes sense.
He's gotta pad out with those extracurriculars.
This is a little weird that the two names are very alike.
So every time you say Colin, I always think Colin Cravey.
Oh boy. Okay. Morrigan. You and Wilfred are heading over toward the hopping pot. When you guys get there, you can hear the pot jumping side to side. Boing, boing, boing. And as Wilfred steps in line, he says, just wait here, okay?
Where would I go?
I'll be right back. Right back.
Okay.
And then there's silence for a little while. And then, 1 second. Okay. But would you rather, let's say, kiss Gemma or go 3 rounds in the ring with a hippogriff? August? Ernisia is asking you.
Hands down.
But you could die. I mean, just one little smooch.
Gemma's insufferable enough.
Okay. All right, how about this? Would you rather watch Madame Pince and Mr. Filch making out in the library, or jump from the viaduct bridge into a swan dive? Or belly flop from no, I'm gonna change it. Or belly flop from the viaduct bridge.
Both seem excruciatingly painful. I think I'd survive this belly flop.
Morgan, do you have input on that?
Not at all. I think. Also, mostly because I kind of zoned out just a tiny little bit. But I think that she is noting that are the voices coming from in front of her or behind her?
In front of you in the line.
Okay.
August is here with Ernesia.
Good to know.
Wilfred comes back. Boo!
Oh,
Seriously,
this is where
nothing? Ugh, no, moments passed. Here,
Oh.
candy floss. You've probably never had candy floss, have you? It's very light and airy, so it should be easy to eat. It kind of feels like a cloud.
Oh. How do you eat it? Do you have a utensil?
No. Just stick out your tongue.
She'll open her mouth.
Don't worry, I'm not doing the same thing as before. And he it takes your hand holding the cone and brings it closer, and you can feel the cloud hit you and then begin to melt and crystallize on your tongue. Sugar. Okay, you can close your mouth now. Wilfred says.
Very sweet.
August and Ernesia are able to get their cups. Thank you, she says back. Oh, looks like they're having fun.
Does it?
Oh, wait.
What?
I don't know who was talking just then. My bad.
Wilfred was. Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess I didn't say. Wilfred was the one who saw August and Ernesia walking away and said, man, looks like they're having fun.
Yes. They were talking about, I believe, hypotheticals earlier about whether or not August would rather kiss Gemma or go in a ring with a hippogriff.
Oh, well, that'd be fine. I mean, Hippogriff doesn't really have hands, does it? So it can't really box. So the moment that it was swiped at me, it would be disqualified.
But are you fast enough to avoid it? Hippogriff swipes can be lethal.
And why would you know that, huh? Hanging around with a lot of hippogriffs? Oh, 2, please.
I've seen one open up a deer before.
God. Morgan. We're about to drink.
Oh,
Turns around with the 2 drinks, walks away from the line with you.
is this TMI again?
Yes. Now, all I'm going to be able to think about is the blood coming out of that thing while I'm... Ugh. Okay, 1 second. He composes himself. Here, Drink this on 3. Trying to think about the deer. 1, 2, 3.
She'll knock it back.
Roll me 1d600.
Potted plant, potted plant, potted plant, potted plant. 41.
Only 41 out of 600?
Yeah, right?
Man. Oh, God! Okay, luckily, I guess it's not an actual magical item. God, but this... Okay, so sometimes I use the trinket list as, like, inspiration for, like, random effect, things that happen. I'm not quite sure how to interpret this one, but if you had the object, it would be right up Morrigan's alley.
I
Yeah.
want to know what it is.
It's a spike of woodland suicides.
Whoa.
It's a hunter's trap that you lay out, and animals impale themselves on it.
Perfect. She's gonna set it up in the transfiguration class.
You don't have it. This
Yeah.
is just the
I know.
Yeah. So Morrigan,
Maybe she just drops dead for 2 minutes.
as you take a drink back, you begin to hear the cawing of crows, and they start to show up out of the outside of the Carpet Market. They fly in through windows and through thoroughfares, resting upon all around you, and they start to fly down and land on you too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let's see what Will forgot. 577.
Mm-hmm. The opposite direction, I guess.
Yeah. Wilfred drinks his, and he both shrinks and expands to the shape of a ball. Whoop! And begins bouncing up and down. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
We were talking about DeviantArt earlier.
Jessica? Bad. Bad.
Anyway.
How am I supposed to work under these conditions? Huh?
God. Lock it in. I think Morgan
will
talk to Wilfred.
Wow.
Does this drink make you better with birds?
It does for you. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Ooh. His effect ends. He flops down onto the ground, and then all the birds around you flutter away.
Are you all right? It sounds like you have stopped moving.
Oh, I still feel bouncy though.
Morgan will like reach her hand down.
I think like he chuckles. For a second, I thought it just didn't even work on you. I assumed that you would have known them.
I know quite many birds. Not those ones, though.
I heard that if you leave out like shiny things for them or feed them, then they'll bring you back stuff.
They remember you. Even generations of them.
That makes sense then. Out by my house, there's always this bird that swoops at me every summer. I don't remember what I did to it, but must have been something bad.
There's like a moment, like a pause from her. You tripped over the knot in the tree and fell into it. Its nest fell.
You can see that far?
I don't know if I saw that at all. I just knew it.
What are you talking about? He seems like the tone is just completely shifted in a single moment.
I don't know.
That thing is getting to you, I think. Just be careful.
Perhaps. I haven't used it. I don't try to. There are just moments where I don't know and then I do.
But next semester, you know, why don't you put it down? And we can take you to the hospital wing. You can get your sight back. Then you could enjoy my cool outfits. He seems worried. I mean, you must be getting annoyed without being able to see anything.
I see plenty. In my dreams, at least. Thankfully, those remain unchanged.
So we don't see my dreams. You just laughed. Does that mean that you do see them?
You mean the one where you lose your pants in charms class again?
Yeah. Yeah, just that one.
Oh, that one is one? I was just guessing.
A bright firework hops off overhead. Cow, 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 cow. And Morrigan, I like to think that actually does completely frighten you.
She's terrified. She
Yeah.
thinks she's under attack. She like kind of cowers a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of like grab onto him like haphazardly. Just the closest thing to you. That's I think the fireworks are starting soon. You're okay, Morgan.
What was that?
Morgan, stand up.
Was that a fight? Do we have to run?
No. We have to find a place to sit. Okay, trust me.
I trust you.
He'll take you off to go find a place to sit for it. August, roll me a d600.
339.
Can you roll me another one, just for me? Pretty please.
506.
That's funny. Okay. The both of you cock one back. A second later, you see Ernesia where she was standing. She's like, oh, well, she's going to go, I don't really feel anything. She's cut off as she becomes a evergreen tree. Really? Stop! You can hear from inside.
He's gonna laugh. Oh, too bad it's not Christmas.
Yes, that's okay! What the fuck?
I don't speak tree. Sorry.
August. At first, you're like, that's weird. You just suddenly had this compulsion to turn around. But then you realize your body hasn't turned around. Your head's on backwards.
Oh, this can't be great for my posture.
Squirrels run in from elsewhere, from the city, and start to crawl up the side of Ernesia. She's trying to rustle her leaves to get it off.
He's gonna try to swat at the branches from, but he's backwards, so
Backwards. Make me a dexterity check just straight. Disadvantage.
15.
All right. You're able to no, I got you. And you are able to shoo the squirrels away. A second later, Ernesia returns back to her usual self. And she has to spit out pine needles. Ah. Thank you. I'm glad I didn't want the squirrels to steal my nuts.
Yeah, he chuckles at that.
She laughs too. Man, look at you out of your comfort zone. The August I see at school would have never tried one of these.
He's like, I've decided to try new things, especially with everything we've learned recently.
Adventurous, then. What kind of new things?
Well, if we're all gonna die anyway, I may as well live a little.
Well then, I've been picking where we've been going this whole time. How about you?
He's gonna take a moment to look around. Does anything kind of jump out at him?
There's the Ferris wheel that goes up really high. There's the oh wait, no, you guys had something. You guys were doing the race.
Yes.
So you look around, you can see the roller coaster is taking off, and then you can see people on brooms starting to move past you. You're like, huh, where are they going? Oh shit! You remember.
Oh, we're gonna the race.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Well, come on, I can't have you trying to say that I only beat you because we missed it.
She will she'll I guess you guys get brooms, they're given to you, so no one has an unfair advantage or something. And you guys give your little tickets there, get up into formation with them, and there's a large crowd of people that are ready. Thank you everyone for coming to the Autumn Festival. It's a very important time of year that we all begin to band together. Winter comes, times grow dark, but only together can we make it through. That is why Spew, as well as the Diagon Alley Council, have come together to put this on. Racers, fly fast, fly far, and let's see if we can make a little magic. And there's like a person, like let's say like a little kid that comes out with like a little ring in the air and throws it up into the air. The moment it hits the ground, ding! It creates this ringing noise, and everybody takes off. All right. Acrobatics check.
I love it.
15. Eat my dust, Black! And Ernesia is going to rush forward and create like smoke out the end of her broom by accelerating too quickly, and catches you and a bunch of other people in the smoke. Dirty.
Cheating won't help you win. He like yells forward.
The racetrack takes you through the through Diagon Alley. You guys fly toward the leaky cauldron, flying through these large golden rings. Each time you go through one, ding, ding, ding. Somebody misses one by ducking under it, and there's a little negative sound, and they have to zoom back around to go through. Now at the back of the pack, you try to maintain your distance, and it takes a left-hand turn down into Nocturne Alley. Down here, the alley becomes much thinner, and so it's harder not to smash into a street sign or lamp post that you can see a few people next to you are finding issue with. Bang! Oh, that's another one taken out. There's like, you guys are sort of televised on big holographic screens for everyone to watch. And let's make that second check as we go through Nocturne Alley. Ooh.
Natural one.
From behind, you are trying your best to like fly forward, and behind you can hear someone go, "Not so fast, little brat!" And they're going to pull out their wand and cast out Torpedo Retractum. The spell shoots out and grabs onto your wand, pulling it, pulling you back with it. Ernesia sees this. Oh, fucking cheaters! And that's going to be a 17 acrobatics check for her to kick up with her broom, do a backflip 180 back to standing position, flies past and kicks this guy in the face. He goes careening off the back of his wand, and you try to regain control of your broom.
Thanks for that.
I'm still going to beat you. She takes off. She takes off for the next area. Go ahead and roll again. Another acrobatics check.
Dirty 20.
I only rolled a 5 this time. But it would be like a 10 or whatever. So with a 10 versus 20, you guys take off together. At first, you guys are like neck and neck on each other's heels. And the trail leads, there's sort of like a U-turn. How do I explain this? It's on the map. We're exiting out onto the Horizon Alley exit. And so there's this left-hand turn, right-hand turn, right-hand turn, left-hand turn. Really, really quick. One big snake. And the two of you tried to take it. You nearly biff it on one side, but you were able to hold it strong and zoom out into the nearby ring. And then she tries to pull up. Her broom begins to shake and rattle, and she smashes into the side of a building. You have the lead. She comes out after you. Out on Horizon Alley, you can see the rings flowing out toward the Daily Prophet, like right in that main area in front of Gringotts Bank, and then they fly straight up into the sky. Make me a athletics check this time. Pulling up. It takes a great amount of strength, and you skid past the pull-up location. You have to zoom back around, and by the time you do, Ernisia is there to try too, and that's a natural one for her. Okay, I see how this is going. So as you try to turn around to get back onto track, she is also trying to pull up and is also having a difficult time with it. Stupid broom, stop! She gasps inward as the two of you guys come toward one another and bash right into each other. You guys hit the ground, brooms flying off and smashing onto cobblestone steps as all of the other racers zoom past you. The one guy that she kicked off the broom earlier even zooms past last. Losers! Oh. Fuck. Call it a draw?
He was gonna look over and just kind of start laughing at their situation. That's probably fair.
You don't laugh at me. She's kind of laugh crying.
You okay? No.
It was
Is
my
your cigarette-
broom. I could have done that. You know I could have done that.
Yeah, of course. He says, kind of sarcastically. I don't know. Everyone else's broom seemed to work, though.
Why were you going the wrong direction? I would have been fine if you weren't, you know.
That broom wouldn't make the... I went too far. I was trying to give you a chance to catch up.
I've had a lot of fun so far. And that's weird to say, considering the fact that I just got a concussion. Maybe it's the concussion. I guess there's no prize money for either of us.
That's probably for the best. Let's
Too
be
bad. I
honest.
really would have enjoyed having a favor from you in my pocket.
Well, how about I give you one for saving me earlier?
Well, if you're kicking that guy in the face. No. No, if I'm going to get a favor from you, I want it to be fair and square. Help me up.
He will stand and hold out a hand.
Yeah. She'll grab it and almost pull you down with her. Standing, Black. Seriously.
I'm still a little dazed.
She like kind of pulled you off kilter for a second. I think that's when you can hear the firework go off. Cow, 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 cow.
He will kind of jump off. Miss the fireworks, he says as he kind of looks up.
So I should get a seat. Gemma runs out into the main thoroughfare here. Ernie! Whoa! I saw you on the screen. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Saoirse's like running behind, looking out of breath. You care that much? Of course I do. You're like my my sister, she says, and she's gonna smack the shoulder of Ernisia. No love for August then, huh? Ah, August is August. It's not the first time he's smashed into somebody. Why didn't you look where you were going, huh?
She's just gonna kind of stare at her from. Oh yeah, of course it's my fault.
Ernisia, gives Gemma a sudden hug. Oh. Gemma, seems surprised at first, and then takes it, and then glares at you, August. Ernisia pulls back with a big smile. Let's go grab a seat. Two of you are slippery. Try to run out on us, huh? Huh? Well, where's Taylor? Somewhere. She did the same thing. Okay, you guys go find a place to sit. Genevieve.
You're
You're. Where's
Are-
the P? Or P, yarp.
no, you get your
Narp. Darian and you were standing in the line for the Ferris wheel. Not scared of heights, are you?
oh please. I'm not scared of anything.
Ooh. I bet there's something that gets your blood pumping.
That ice cream was pretty good.
You're not scared of it, though.
Nope, not scared of ice cream. That'd be kind of weird.
What if I was a axe murderer? I was inviting you up here. You wouldn't be scared then?
That depends. Depends on two things. Are you dressed like an axe murderer?
No, I'm dressed like myself. I mean, what do axe murderers have a uniform?
Well, I mean, they usually have raggedy clothes and blood on them and typical creepy stuff.
I don't know. Sounds like some classist indoctrination. You scared of the homeless, Genevieve?
For your information, I've never seen a homeless person. So how could I be scared of them?
I mean, you hang out with Morrigan half the time, right? That's like halfway there.
Morgan is not homeless. She's just eccentric. She's different. And we like different.
Next! You can hear. That's us. What were you saying? He says as he goes to sit down in the compartment.
Oh, I was just saying, even if I do wish that I could, take a brush to her hair sometimes.
Maybe you could sneak it in.
I think that Morgan would see me coming from at least 3 miles away.
Genevieve. She's blind.
I don't think that's anything that's going to stop her.
He heartily laughs as the door shuts with a hiss of its lock, like a pneumatic lock, and it begins to rise up. Make a charisma saving throw for fear.
25.
You're able to maintain your cool, and so does he. He sits back a few feet away from you. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. And he puts one leg. He does that slutty man sit where like he puts both arms out, sort of T-pose over the back of the rest, and then like sits so his like butt's at the edge of the seat, and then he's got
He's
one
manspreading.
leg up. Yeah, but he has the space. Anyway, it's not a
Yeah,
small
okay.
compartment.
Mm-hmm.
These things
Slut.
can fit like a lot of people. Anyway,
Slut.
and he's got the foot up, like his ankle on his knee. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's laying there. He cocks his head back, looks out at the cityscape as it passes by you. And then
So
you
much
see,
smaller up here.
you look back at him, and he is looking right at you. Is it? Is that how you see it?
Yeah, it's so easy to get lost in the crowd down there.
I think it puts into perspective. You ever think about how intimate a crowd is?
No, suppose not. I mean, most just think about trying to get through people.
We'll give it a minute. You're in the middle of a crowd, big concert, and you look around, and you're just a face in that crowd. Think about someone else going through their own life, walking past, and you couldn't be anybody to them. And in that, it gives you the freedom to be anybody. You're in a small gathering. All the eyes are on you. People know you. If they don't, they try to get to know you. There's anonymity. Big places like this. I could just run away, he says, looking out into the city. They'd never find me. How could you? Now, I could be anybody. I could go work in an art gallery.
Be
If you
somebody else.
If you could run out, be someone else, who would you be? If you had all the anonymity in the world.
She kind of leans back. I'd just be Genevieve. I'd travel. Go see all kinds of places my mother would normally forbid me to go. Muggle places. Get to enjoy the art, fashion. Just slow down for a bit, I guess.
Damn. Paint a pretty good picture. Think there's room for one more on that trip of yours?
Possibly.
Then what makes the possibility a surety?
Well, it'd have to be good company.
He leans forward. Genevieve, I'm wounded. You don't think I'm good company? And he's going to slide over toward you on the bench.
I think that you can be trouble if I'm not careful.
The kind of trouble you like, I hope. It's what I'm constantly trying to be. Question is it working?
More than a little bit.
Glad to hear it. Then let's enjoy this anonymity. Up here, where we're surrounded by lights, by people, by the city. And that's all it has to be. Just what we enjoy. And he's going to come forward and try to make out with you.
Oh, she's immediately gives in.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For the second time today, Morrigan stops. There it is again.
I feel a
Something's
disturbance in
not
the
right.
force.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
I just
Can I
just felt 1,000 souls scream out at once and then be silenced.
if I roll a nat 20 right now, can I get the gun from the Muggle showcase and just shoot him?
No.
Okay.
Eagle eye.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Icarus out is like 1 second, Graydon, and then like sets up on top of the Weasley Wizard Wheezes building with a fucking sniper rifle and clicks out the tripod.
Mm-hmm. Icarus deserves a gun.
Genevieve's face is splattered with blood.
New paint
How
colors,
dare
I guess.
How dare he try to say Morrigan's weird? She will curse his bloodline.
Right. What a fucking freak.
Okay. And while you guys are making out, that firework goes off. It kind of startles you for a second. And then he doesn't stop.
I think she, in that moment.
Unless, of course, you would try to stop. He, of
No.
course, would. But
She does that thing where it startles her, so she like wraps her arms around him a little bit tighter.
private chat right now. Oh,
I need him to get employment immediately.
he does. Full-time fuckboy.
He's looking at getting a demotion.
And everybody here enjoys the fireworks that go off. August, you, along with the other Slytherin girls, well, Gemma and Saoirse, Taylor somewhere else. Arnesia, like, gives you a big smile. She holds an ice pack to her head. Icarus, you and Graydon have found like a great place. You guys, he pulled you up onto the top of the merry-go-round. Two of you guys are watching the place from up there. Morrigan, you're latched onto Wilfred, kind of startling at the sound of every noise, but the reverberation of the fireworks and the sonic boom they create shakes the very ground around you. And there is a certain amount of soothing excitement to it. And Wilfred will describe the light and the explosion to the best of his ability. He'd be yelling it at you because, like, it's really hard to talk during a fireworks show. But yeah. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode. Sad I wasn't able to do some time for Nick there. Would have had a great scene. But I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, and that's where we'll end. Bye, stream.
Yay!
Bye.